So you've built your beautiful form and you're ready to send it out, and you're still in your form editor. So we can see that by the ability to change any of our question marks. And we're ready to send this form out to colleagues to fill this out. So one option is to go under the File menu to Send Form. And then you'll see that I can share this form out a variety of different channels, but the one that may be most common is either going to be a link to share, which is this link down here, so I'm going to hold the Command C to copy it, or, and the one that we'll start with today, send form via email. So I'm going to go ahead and send this to my colleague. You'll notice that I can include the form in the email so she can fill it out directly from there. And then I can go ahead and customize the message and subject. So instead of the subject being dinner invite, I'm going to say RSVP for dinner. And I'm going to go ahead and click send. You'll notice that it will say that it's inviting the user, so it's sending the email messages as we speak. And then it will remind me that these users are outside of my domain because I had actually added a couple of invitations, folks who are not part of the Blake School. I'm going to go ahead and say OK. And then there's my message about RSVP for dinner. When I open it up, I can see that right from within my email application, I can fill it out. And go ahead and submit, and it will submit my responses. So that's one way to send a form to a small group of users to fill out the form. The other way to fill out the form is very similar as before. I'm going to go into the File menu. I'm going to send the form. And instead of sending it via email, I can go ahead and click inside the link to share. On a Mac, Command Copy. On a PC, Control C for copy. And then I could go ahead and send the form via my email application or post it to a website. This is what will allow a user to access the form. And then finally, if sometimes I get questions about, okay, is there a way to limit the form from being filled out more than once? And the way that Google Forms works right now, you can't actually limit someone from filling the form more than once. However, if you wanted to, and this was a student, a third grade student or older, or a Blake employee, you could automatically collect the respondent's Blake School username and thus do a filter and sort to make sure that someone didn't fill out a form more than once. But keep in mind, this is only helpful if you know the person has a Blake School account. Otherwise, if I want to keep it a public form, I need to make sure that I uncheck this and just have some sort of unique identifier like first name, last name, or email address that I'm asking them to fill out.